Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, are you waiting for your Tesla Model Y? Are you getting constantly delayed? Well, there's a couple strategies in how you can bump up your order and take delivery ASAP. So we're going to talk about that plus a variety of topics, but before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. So let's take a look at this. We're starting to see a lot more posts just like this one. Continuous delays for long range all-wheel drive. Of course, this might be for this is for Model Y because it talks about the 19-inch Gemini wheels. This delay is pretty bad, but this makes sense. It kind of makes sense, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. But this makes sense because it is from South Carolina, and so it's the furthest, possibly one of the furthest states away from the factories, which is in Fremont and Texas. And so Tesla logistically has to figure out how they can get these vehicles across the states. And so if they can't make it by a certain time frame, they kind of just give up and then try and just deliver to people that they can get delivers quickly so that they can get that sales number by the end of the month. But this person has been pushed around a lot. And this is a pretty common thing for estimated delivery dates, or what's also known as EDDs, estimated delivery dates, getting changed and pushed around a lot. You can see from here, we can see it was in May and then now to June 13th even. And I bet this person is still getting a lot of different dates across the board. And it seems like this consensus from this post, Quicksilver is causing a lot of delays as well. So if you're looking to, or if you ordered a Tesla Model Y in the Quicksilver color and getting pushed around, let us know. Drop it down below in the comments or in the live stream comments. Are you getting pushed around but with different dates and different delivery dates and other things like that? And so certainly that kind of makes sense because it's a brand new color. They got to figure out paint and all the other things like that. And so certainly very, very, very interesting there. But just spoke to a friend who works at Tesla who told me that Tesla Model Y Quicksilver is facing massive delays due to overwhelming orders combined with boom for 0.99% financing. I'm personally switching to gray. And so, that could make sense. And also stealth gray is free. You're going to save yourself $2,000. You can wrap your car and you wouldn't save money, but you could wrap your car and get your car a lot quicker if you need to, if you had to switch. But here is the strategy. Shout out to SMPM 2016. They posted this quote, tip I learned yesterday. And today I have a VIN. I ordered a Model Y Quicksilver on May 26th. The app kept telling me that there were similar cars available, but really there were none in Quicksilver showing within a 200-mile radius. Quote, I read if you log out of your Tesla account and look at inventory, it shows you a different inventory. Quote, it does. I was able to find a Quicksilver that was being delivered to a store 2 hours away. They were able to match me with that VIN. Yes, I will have to go to that store to pick it up. They won't transfer, but completely fine with me. I just wanted to share. So that is part of a strategy that has been semi-known for a while. And what you have to do is you just got to go talk to people. You got to talk to the Tesla advisors at the store, see if they can pull up inventory that's around you and see if they can match your VIN, match your order to a VIN at a local store and things like that. Some Tesla reps are better than others. And unfortunately, you do kind of have to walk into a store to try and talk to someone to see if they can help you out with that. But certainly this seems to be a different strategy. If you log out of the account and go on teslainventory.com, like going to these websites, you'll see potentially other vehicles that you can then call Tesla to try and see if they can match you to one of these, or you could place another deposit. And of course that would be another $250 and might not be worth it. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. If this strategy worked for you, let us know down below in the comments or in the live stream. I know a lot of you are still waiting for your Tesla Model Y, and so certainly it is a waiting game, and most likely, definitely, Tesla is looking to deliver your vehicle to you by the end of June, because June is the last month of the quarter. So certainly be patient. It is coming, and Tesla really wants to get that delivery into your hand. But some other interesting news in the Tesla ecosphere: jerry-rig everything. I guess completely gold-plated a Tesla Cybertruck. This seems to be one of the first that has been done. We saw a polished Cybertruck not that long ago, and now we've got our first gold-plated Tesla Cybertruck. Very interesting to see this one, and I probably we're going to watch this video after this, but certainly very cool to see at the end of the day. But we're going to jump into the next topic. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Let's run this really quickly. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Jeff, thanks for coming in. Ross, JT Couple, thanks for coming in. Jeff, Cappy, Tommy, thanks for coming in. MY Channel, good to see you again. Amir, Tommy, and Nath, thank you all for coming in. Let's jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, we've got a giveaway running on the channel right now. So if you're interested in winning this portable car refrigerator for your Tesla Model Y, sponsored by Cheryl Industrial, hit the link that's pinned on the top of the live stream comment, so that you can jump in and follow all the instructions on how to enter in. I think we've got like a week and a half left of this giveaway. Multiple entries are allowed, and good luck to one of you out there that will be joining in. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. Jeff, Rivian over Tesla. I mean, in some regards, I do agree in terms of like interior and things like that. Crypto, thanks for coming in. JT Couple, hey man, I really want a Model S Plaid. Should I just buy, or do you think there's going to be more incentives on them soon? I think there's going to be more incentives on them soon, and here's why. If we take a look at Model S inventory, this is the blue line right here. It is trending upwards along with Model X inventory. So yes, I think there's going to be more incentives soon. If you can wait till the end of June, or maybe even more than likely the end of September or December, that is when I would be looking at it. I really want them to bring like 3.99 back for the Model X. That'll be cool. Jeff, you should buy a Rivian instead? Yeah, 100%. Cappy, we still haven't gotten our delivery appointment or VIN. What should we do? Maybe go into a store, talk to a Tesla sales rep, and see if they can get you onto a vehicle. Tommy, I ordered a Quicksilver with an expected ED of 6.7 to 6.21. Hope it doesn't take much longer than that. Yeah, I think Tesla, depending on where you're at, especially if you're like near the factories, then they're definitely going to try and get you delivery by the end of the month. MY, Model Y, will the 9.9 MB offered if financing has expired due to delays? I think they will be able to honor that because it's not your fault. And so certainly they know a lot of people are going to be in that same bucket. And so I bet they will honor that. Amir, do you feel that you will see discount incentives like March? Yes, I think so. Maybe give it another week and then we'll start to see, if anything, late June or mid-June when we start to see more incentives. Tommy, order name Quicksilver EDD. Oh, you already put yeah. Amir, also, if you go to the store, they have different inventory, then they can see more cars. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's why I always recommend if a Tesla store is near you, just drop by, talk to them, see if they can look up stuff for you. Be nice. Don't be, rude or an asshole, and see if they can find inventory for you that they can match your order with a VIN. That's the exact thing that you want to ask. Josh got my VIN. I'm on my third delay in Pennsylvania. Nice. Now that you have your VIN, it's probably going to be within the next couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks. And congrats to everybody that just bought a Tesla or about to buy a Tesla. Definitely check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. We got Jawa at the top that has everything and anything you need for your Tesla, including floor mats, phone mounts that I recommend, and much more. We got Tesbros, Vion, and we also got MAGBAK as well, all down below in the description, plus recommended shops for tint, PPF, everything, detail, ceramic in the Southern California area if you are near. Jeff, who thinks Elon's comp package won't be approved? Yeah, I don't think it's going to be approved, actually, if I were to be honest. Ryan, thanks for coming in. Dennis, new performance seats will work in older Model 3s, but it throws error codes. That's a great topic. And thanks for bringing that up. This next topic, the Model 3 performance seats actually do work in a older Model 3, but there's a massive caveat and you might not want to run this if you have the chance to. Let's talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Ryan for posting this or commenting on this because we actually already had it queued up, but Unplugged Tesla, Unplugged Performance, the leaders in the performance Tesla space have taken the seats from their brand. They've got two Model 3 Performance, a little jelly. I kind of want a Model 3 Performance. They took the brand new awesome seats and actually threw them in and installed them in a older Tesla Model 3 that they also have. It fits, it works, it bolts up, but there's a massive caveat. Quote, based on our testing, while they do fit, the error codes and potential errors with the airbags are a concern for public road safety. As such, we do not advise swapping the seats without resolving these errors. This video was used for informational purposes only, and we're not advising this swap at this time. So it seems like if you want to do this, there's some big risks that you will be taking, and maybe this will only be like a track focus type of thing, but still cool to see. Maybe someone will figure out like a retrofit kit, or maybe Tesla will allow this, because I know a lot of people are really interested in these seats. They are very nice. They're very comfortable. Actually, I can't say comfortable because I haven't sat in them, but they are very nice and a lot of good bolstering as seen. But there has been one other thing regarding the Tesla Model 3 and taking it on the track. It seems like someone got their hands on a Model 3 Performance and took it on the track and also overheated it. They had some not nice things to say. Quote, this, shout out to Garage Club for posting this. This person found out that while the Model 3 Performance zips from 0 to 60 that faster than you can say ludicrous mode, it's not quite ready to don the track mantle. Model 3 Performance boasts impressive acceleration, but remember, track days are a marathon, not a sprint. If you want a EV track car, go buy an Ioniq N. But also there's a big caveat there. The track mode was off limits during the test drive, which might explain why the brakes overheated. And so certainly that has been a big thing for all Tesla vehicles, any electric vehicles, because of the fast acceleration that can happen. But it seems like track mode was turned off, or they weren't allowed to use it, which is kind of interesting in this testing. I wonder where they got this Model 3 Performance, but still kind of interesting to see that there's already Model 3 Performances being taken on the track, and that's what we like to see with all the different performance out there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but actually let's jump into the live stream comments. JT, thanks, man. Have they also given any updates on the Roadster? No, it's still delayed into perpetuity. Scott ordered a Model Y on May 17th, so they get the 0.99. Still no VIN yet. First said June 1 to 12. Now saying 30 to August 4. So I guess I'm waiting patiently. Yeah, and I think you'll still be able to get locked in, so no need to be worried about that. Grilling, need the fridge, daddy. Yeah, then jump into that live stream or jump into that video, follow the instructions. Multiple entries are allowed, and we will be announcing the giveaway winner on that, not this coming Sunday, the Sunday after that. DeAndre got approved Model Y Performance with a 5-something credit. Nice. What rate did you get? That's the lowest I've seen. So congrats to you on being able to pull that off. Nick, do you think Tesla would honor some incentives if I bought a Model X a week ago, had to replace a car, and could not wait for the end of the month? No, unfortunately, Tesla's very, very, very strict on that. They do not do any sort of retroactive incentives. Once you buy it, that's kind of it at the end of the day, unfortunately. All right, what else we got? Pretty harsh, but unfortunately, that's what they do. We've even tried getting we tried doing like petitions. Let's see if it's still up. because there was one time, if you want to feel real bad, because we've been live streaming and talking about deals, Tesla deals for a while, or EV deals, and there was one moment, Tesla refund, where Tesla dropped the Model Y price by $16,000 overnight. And so a lot of people were in this bad situation, and Tesla did nothing. We got almost 8,600 signatures, and Tesla did absolutely nothing about it. So unfortunately, that is what happened. And Tesla's pretty strict on that. But one way you could do is just wait it out. I mean, and then try and get into another one later on, but maybe you'll have like a salty taste from not wanting to buy another one. In this next topic, EV ranges and Tesla ranges drop in heat. It seems like the recommendation that was given to us, like don't buy used EVs from hot, inclement weather areas, seems to be tracking, because EV ranges, or your EV range, will suffer in hot, inclement, hot climate areas. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Car Dealership Guy. They posted this: EV ranges drop in heat. Here's the first article. Hot weather, not a big concern for EV drivers, but top line, summer can have a negative impact on electric vehicle driving ranges, just like winter. Unlike cold weather, however, new data suggests that most consumers won't notice the impact. Taking a look at here, range loss by temperature. You can see, depending on where you're at in the country, like going to like the Arizona area or Nevada areas, you can see California, no change, but even like when you're in the 83-degree area, you're going to lose 2.8% of range. Going to Texas, even 25% of range, 31% of range. You can see as the temperature goes up to 95 degrees, you're going to lose about 15% of range, and at 100 degrees, you're going to lose 31% of range. So these certainly sound like scary numbers, and these numbers are coming from Recurrent, which is the leader, I would say, in tracking all these battery performances on electric vehicles. But they examined readings from 20,000 electric vehicles during the hottest day of 2023 to gauge the impact of heat on driving range. And so certainly these are some pretty interesting things. And so that was an advice given us to hybrid and electric car sales, Chip Jeppy, the CEO of that car store. He basically told us that when he looks to buy used EVs or used Tesla, he definitely stays away from places and EVs that come from the hotter climate areas. Colder climates he's cool with, but hotter climates, those batteries might have been not as performing, and so he tries to stay away from those for buying one of those vehicles. But most buyers are not impacted, considering the average temperature that day was roughly 88 degrees. The ones that are impacted are a clear disadvantage. However, the higher temperature, the faster EV loses range, and intense heat is almost as bad as cold. As it's most intense, the impact of heat on driving range is comparable to that of cold weather. Recurrent's previous study on the effects of climate EVs found that they lose around 30% of range in freezing temperatures. So this really kind of sums up that EVs in like California, that's probably why there's so many Teslas in California. They seem to do the best in that mid to range climate and temperature. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. My kind of stance on electric vehicles, it's just like technology. It's very cyclical, and so I really don't plan on owning an electric vehicle or even a Tesla that long term. Even in fact, this Model X that we've owned so far, we've owned it like a year and a half, and that's the longest we've owned a Tesla. That's the longest we've owned a lot of different vehicles for a year and a half. Well, mostly it's around average about a year, and so certainly if you can cycle out, then I always like to try new things, and so certainly that would be my recommendation, because the technology does get stale and there's always going to be a newer and later and greater thing. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. JT, do you see any more massive price cuts coming again for Tesla vehicles? I don't think so, because Tesla has really pulled the rug and discounted a bunch, and I don't think they can go that much lower on all the different vehicles. And so certainly this seems to be they're trying to work different other angles by trying to reduce the interest rate, because that seems to have a more better effect with monthly payment, which adds to the affordability of it. Isaiah, I'm buying a used 2021 Model 3 from a used inventory from Tesla. The car is about 33,000 miles. It's listed at 26,000. I'm going to trade in my Toyota that's being paid off. I would probably recommend not buying that Tesla because that's above the 25K threshold. So you do not get the $4,000 used EV tax credit. I would say under 25,000 is where you want to be. Static, thanks for coming in. Do you see any more price cuts? No, I don't think so at this moment. DeAndre, it was a lease agreement, but I picked the wrong one and I don't have the option to edit. I got approved for Tesla loan, but I wanted my bank to approve me. I gotcha. Very interesting. Nickname, thanks for winning. Would refinance be a good option if Tesla reduced their APR? Well, Tesla unfortunately does not allow refinance, so you can only buy a new one with the new rate, and that's why the rates are so low, because it's a new car. They will not allow you to refinance. You kind of have to find a credit union or other bank, just like the ones down below in the description, the Patreon link, where you can get a list of all the different credit unions that all have better interest rates than Tesla at 6.49%. Or you can check out our channel sponsor, Tenet EV Financing. They allow you to refinance as well and get you the lowest monthly payment by deferring a portion of the loan. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button. Definitely check out all the links down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.